2016 is already shaping up to be a deadly year on our San Diego roads. We're talking about wrong-way drivers ending lives, and it's more likely to happen in one lane than any other.
Team 10 investigator Adam Rakusin uncovering a spike in wrong-way crashes in San Diego and why law enforcement has very few options to stop it.
Yeah, in just 1 month, 5 people were killed in wrong-way crashes. The problem becoming so bad, state lawmakers are searching for ways to try to fix this. When wrong-way crashes happen, they normally end with someone severely injured or dead. It was a Sunday night in March 2013. The sun had gone down, the weekend coming to an end.
It was a Sunday.
Around 9 p.m., Will Cunningham's phone rang. The police were on the other end.
Telling me I needed to hurry up and get up to the 52, middle of the 52, and so I didn't know what had happened.
Will raced to the scene. When he got there, he saw this. The family minivan carrying his wife and 3 daughters crushed. They'd been hit by a drunk driving on the wrong side of the road.
At the time, you just didn't know if they were, alive or dead. What happened? Where are they? So it's just, your mind is swirling.
They were alive, but barely. Broken bones, cut skin, punctured lungs. His wife and daughter also suffering traumatic brain injuries.
Sadness, grief, anger. I just couldn't believe what had happened.
The Cunningham family's crash is just one story among dozens. Team 10 uncovered this Caltrans report showing an average of 23 people are killed each year in wrong-way crashes across the state. Last year, more than half that number happening in San Diego. 13 people dead in wrong-way crashes.
The majority of the wrong-way drivers are under the influence, so therefore they become, unpredictable.
Officer Joshua Nelson's worked the roads with the California Highway Patrol for nearly a decade. Between January and September of last year, law enforcement got 196 reports of wrong-way drivers in San Diego and Imperial counties. And they're tricky to stop. In December, David Elmore drove the wrong way up the 5 for 40 miles, racing at speeds more than 100 miles an hour before hitting and killing 2 exchange students studying at UCSD.
So it's very difficult for law enforcement to respond to a wrong-way driver, being that there isn't always a right or wrong thing to do, depending on the situation.
The CHP can't follow the driver in the wrong direction. They can only drive alongside on the right side of the freeway. Spike strips are only an option in some cases, and even then they have to be able to locate the driver. And stopping traffic comes with its own sets of challenges and risks.
The decision that someone makes to drive in the wrong direction affects the lives of the person that are involved. It affects the person's responding to the to that incident. It affects the other commuters.
Caltrans says only 3% of all fatal collisions on California's freeways are due to wrong-way crashes. But when they happen, they leave long-lasting, devastating effects. Nearly 3 years later, the Cunningham family still isn't quite the same.
Never think of the ramifications. It's not only about you, but the people that are affected, and that can last, a lifetime. That's going to be a lifetime for us. That's a lifetime of adjustments.
And most wrong-way crashes happen late at night and in the number 1 lane. The belief is that drivers think that they're driving on the right side of that road in the slow lane. Something to think about there. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, Adam Rakusin, Team 10.